through the other side towards mid. Of course, on the defensive side, we see Sage set up over in male, ready to throw that ice wall down. Very, very, very common play here.
Yeah, if you hear any footsteps, you just plant that immediately. Bunny gonna dive in here, and nice blind over there. Headshots don't quite connect. Texture at half health.
That was cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, good setup over there.
All right, well, it doesn't completely work, but a lot of damage on Texture. Texture gets healed up by Eugene. 5K with a little shot up there through male.
Yeah, Sage Wall has not been used yet. Keep in mind how powerful the Sage Wall is in a pistol round. It takes much longer to actually break that down.
Yeah.
And so a rotation through sewers here with the spike. They're going to be coming into A. They did manage to push that jet back.
Well, they've done a good job of kind of controlling this area thus far, and here we go. Bunny comes in, gonna take down, well, tries to take down the drone, doesn't quite work out. Secret getting a couple kills there with the nanostorm, comes around the side as well. Oh my god, Texture taking down Esperanza also, only Zumba left over.
Yeah, Zumba now
domination.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that just with Secret being so clutch there. From the utility to the turret bait, everything was done beautifully. And a crushing victory, really. A lot of patience exhibited there for F4Q, but ultimately the way they tried to infiltrate that was not very strong.
It felt like as they moved in there, I'm like, ooh, it feels like they're kind of outdoing them a little bit, and then they just all died. It's like, oh, headshots everywhere, get out of here.
I think it really fell apart there with Bunny, was the first to fall. I think the shots drawn there from the turret, really good setting up of everything. And so we'll have a second round that should be, at least on paper, an easy win for Kia here. And this time it looks like they're going to be moving a lot more quickly. Eugene has not set up the ice wall yet.
No, but they are all coming up into mid right now, kind of shooting up there. A little bit of poke from Athena up ramps over in A.
So Sage Wall has been placed down here again. It's a pistol round here for the attacking team, so this is annoying. The shorty here for Zumba. But right now, I think that Kia can basically just run the clock. Intro patiently waiting over here for anybody to get a boost.
I like the idea, though. Right? And actually, that's a great orb grab that we just saw from Texture as well over in A, as everyone has moved elsewhere.
I thought they might try to use their own Sage Wall to boost up on top over that, but it didn't end up happening. Instead, it's going to be a rotation over here towards ropes.
Secret pulling back, not going to let anyone pop up and scare him.
I kept wanting to say Secret, but instead I just started hissing like a snake, because you're talking and they're actually going to back up. Again, F4Q not jumping the gun here. They're showing a lot of patience. Eugene waiting around the corner here with the Ghost. And with only 30 seconds left on the clock, I mean, they need to get a plant here.
Yeah, they need to make something happen. All right, looks like they are going to push over into B. Bunny throwing out the paint shells.
That's going to push them back here. Gravity well used for a second. Eugene loses the fight to F5K.
Yeah, look at this. Zumba gets a kill there as well with the shorty. Esperanza takes down Zhonghai.
8 seconds, but they will get that spike planted barely in time.
It's a 4 versus 2 right now.
And this ice wall is pretty damn strong here, especially with the shorty around the corner. Texture firing some shots. Tailwinds away.
5K getting healed up.
Secret sets the turret up. Needs to figure out if anybody's actually exposed over here.
Dude, they're at 12 health and 82 health. I don't know about this, but
gets that headshot.
Yeah, Texture gets taken down by Esperanza, though. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get in here as Secret making it. Zumba with another one with that shorty. And look at that, F4Q. You take down that secondary pistol round.
Yeah, beautifully done. Taking that lead here and getting some more momentum. A back and forth series so far.
Yeah, that was really well done from them. They had some great plans, and I like the usage of the shorty there for Zumba.
Shorty can be good if you're in the right spot, especially early on where there's not full armor.
Dude, yeah. My favorite gun, my favorite map, Breeze, they don't fit together.
No, they don't. It doesn't gel on that map, that's for sure.
I try Tasteless, I just never get any kills with it. I need to work on my aim, I guess.
Going into game 3 here, or round 3, I should say.
Yeah, they're spread out a little bit, kind of centered towards the center, pushing up through mid.
Bunny inching in. Keep in mind that the Sage this time is actually down by B main, so you know, there's not going to be an ice wall block, but again, having the randomization of where that Sage is may lead F4Q to assume that there is, in fact, a Sage up there in B Heaven. So,
ooh, Zumba takes down Eugene as he tries to poke around into B lobby. Now, the funny thing, okay, they are bringing back the spike, because the spike was over near A for quite some time there on Athena, but he's got it, he's run back, they're taking over B. No one's in B at all.
yeah, B is completely naked. Esperanza is going to set the ice wall up here and plug the entryway. This is going to be an easy plant and an extremely difficult retake right now for DAMWON Kia, already down 2 players.
Yeah, this is such a tough one. I mean, it was a saving round for them anyways. Only intro with anything that can actually kill. Yeah, good luck, Secret. Oh!
Nice shot.
Sick.
That was sick by Secret. So
Yeah.
well done. Texture right now moving through the cloudburst. Get some more kills. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh, he's got a good gun now. Oh, it's not going to be enough. 5K takes him down.
But hey, kudos to Kia for keeping that close.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not buying guns and you make it that nice, all right.
Going into round 4 now. We did have the Jet already use the
You see
Blade
this
Storm.
ad in the clothing store? Yet they don't have anything that colorful that they're selling. What is?
That's true.
This is like the wrong
They're
model
selling
for
Gap
them.
clothes in there, as far as I could tell.
Dude, it's like all browns and grays and
This
stuff.
is the Uniqlo's best selection here.
Where's the yellow jacket with the X's on it?
Where's that beanie? All right, this time around, pressure over into A, although they don't seem to be actually committed to it. Instead, trying to make some noise, trying to stir up some ruckus on this side of the map, but a pretty heavy stack over here in mid-mail.
Look at this Texture taking a look down that mid with the op. 5K gonna get healed across the hall. Texture, Frogs in his sight.
Eugene waiting here with the ice wall, going to peek through the Astra cloud. And they've got mid pretty much on lock here. Nobody's even peeking from the Reyna to the Sage. Right now, F4Q basically hoping that somebody's going to peek a corner, they can get a shot, and then decide where to go from there. But it hasn't happened so far.
5K backing up from mid through sewer. Looks like he's going to go over to join at A. Meanwhile, we have that spike being run towards A as well. Only Astra staying over near B.
Bunny coming forward here. And they're going to make the dive over here. But again, Killjoy's utility pushes them back, and they've lost a lot of valuable time. Not enough time to rotate back over here into B.
And Nanostorms everywhere do slow them down, but they're trying to come in now. Secret waiting around the side. Gonna get that kill onto Esperanza before he gets taken down by Bunny.
5K gets the kill onto intro with the wall bang. Nice op shot there from Texture. Another one!
Oh, that was a sick one right there with the tailwind away as well. Now the spike on the ground, only Zumba left over, comes up from behind and gets Texture.
All right, so they ran out of time. 2-2 now, Zumba. And the Killjoy there are not going to end up engaging each other. But a clutch performance there. Had those double op shots not been pulled off, a spike would have been planted. And who knows if they would have been able to retake it. It's tough, especially if you plant properly on the lower part of the A site, to ever retake that with an op.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's hard to get down there.
It's going to poke out around that corner, that's for sure. Felt like F4Q was actually doing fantastically here, but Texture saving the day for reals. All right, we do not have an op this time around. Some cheaper guns have been added in. A few judges out there. See Bulldog. All right, Zumba coming up through mail here with the judge.
Eugene hanging back. Oh, nice Astra Orb here. Locking this off. Is he going to come with a wall? He does. Shot down immediately. Signaling a commitment over here to try to push through. Oh, wow. Losing the gunfight there.
Yeah, that's actually a little bit surprising. I thought for sure he was going to get him.
Usually if you're on top of that ice, it's just much harder to, not have your shots connect. They can't wiggle away.
Bunny pops in. Oh, Zhonghai from behind, though. Going to get a kill there on a 5K. Oh, not anymore, though. Esperanza brings him back.
Yeah, spike plant over here by default.
Intro creeping his way up. Last one left here for his team. Bunny about to come around this corner, maybe? Paint shells being thrown. I don't think there's any reason for him to go. He may as well just try for an exit frag.
Yeah, I think exit frag is the only way you can hope to get a victory within the loss of the round. Intro also wants to do a save, though. Gonna tiptoe away here to a spot less likely to be actually peaked here by the rest of the team. This is going to put F4Q up 3 wins to 2 in what is proven to be an extremely close match.
Yeah, very back and forth. We've definitely had some clutch rounds on either side. My initial feel, though, honestly, Tasis, was that F4Q is playing maybe a little bit better than DAMWON so far.
They're looking extremely strong.
Because some of these rounds, like they're actually getting into better positions, then things are happening like 2 op shots take down 2 of their teammates, right?
I agree with you, 100%. I think F4Q is looking a little bit stronger. I'm a little bit worried here for Kia.
Yeah.
They're showing a lot of discipline in their movements, and even, for instance, the option to not go down there and hunt down Eugene, or Intro rather, and instead hang back. Everybody exits through B main out of the garage and just save their weapons. They're playing extremely well.
Yeah, for sure. Got to say, though, Texture definitely has been showing some great plays here so far from DAMWON's side.
Right. Intro peeking here.
Yeah, kind of an interesting 2-1-2 split here. Just Astra near Ramen with the spike.
It looks like they're trying to get a pick at either A or B over here to start things off.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool way to do it, right? You can rotate over to that location if need be. Spike is ready to go anywhere.
All right, immediately Intro eating some shots. They're dropped to 61 hit points. They do back up. Zhonghai, while triggering the Astro Orb is shot down by 5K. And now they're going to be able to get inside the back of B and try to cover these areas over here. The spike is going to be planted.
Yeah, 5K comes around the corner as well, gets that kill. Planting will occur here.
And they've got the ice wall here. They can use that for some nice cover, hugging tightly onto that angle. The Astro Orb over here is going to make getting through that that doorway basically impossible from Ali. I mean, this is going to be another loss here for DAMWON Kia. It's an expected one. They didn't have great weaponry to go into this. But again, F4Q is looking composed.
Yeah.
They're being extremely economical with how they're approaching each of the rounds.
And look at this. I'm surprised Textures, well, I guess if you don't have anything to lose, you may as well come and see if you can deny a gun into the next round. Doesn't quite work out. 5K going to get his 3rd kill of the round.
Flawless victory there for F4Q.
They're looking good, my man.
And now we're going to go into a round where I believe funding-wise, we should have Kia much more viable coming into this. But so far, I got to say, I'm a little bit surprised, pleasantly so, that F4Q is looking as good as they are.
Yeah. Well, this is really, really promising, right? If DAMWON is 3rd in the leaderboard and they're talking about, hey, we want to actually make it to Berlin, we you know, they have like big hopes and aspirations, and they're saying them out loud. You know, if people would be like, oh, every team wants to make it. Okay, yes, every team wants to make it, but who's going to say that and put in the hours behind it? Well, F4Q is one of those teams.
Well, also keep in mind, you know, you get a team like Kia, they're so hungry. This is a team that basically hasn't gotten really any piece of the glory here.
That's right.
You know, New Turn went to Iceland. Vision Strikers had that insane win streak.
DAMWON's just been good.
They've just been good. 5K with a quick headshot there on Intro. Pulls back away.
Look at this. Eugene going to take down 5K, though. And as he comes through, Zunbo with the big kill onto Texture.
Yeah, that's definitely, the Judge is a great weapon to have on the other side of that Astra ulti.
This is kind of funny. Couple lockdowns.
Oh, hold on. Push it in. Nice headshot there. Rez onto Intro.
Yeah, that gravity well, though, screwing things up for him as he goes down. Dina left over and will get shot down. Eugene with the defuse. Very close, though. That was pretty wild when the Cosmic Divide went down, and at the end, just a couple very low health members of DAMWON are able to clean it up.
Yeah, again, the back and forth match continues on here. It looks like our flight from Harvest has been delayed.
Oh, no. Op Z delayed as well. I've always wanted to go to Op Z.
Op Z, I've heard the food in Op Z is amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a wild ending. We didn't catch it. I don't know who the last player was who was left, but they were pushing with 3 bullets in the chamber in that last fight.
Okay, they're better than me, who reloads far too often, Tasteless.
Yeah. That is like the first thing that happens when you play an FPS game too much is you reload after every shot you fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Bunny sends out the boom bot.
Yeah,
We'll confirm
that mid. No one's really there. I mean, Texture is over above ropes on the A side, but that's as close as anyone gets.
Bunny slowly creeping down the ropes. There is an alarm bot over here. Intro going to peek around this corner. Bunny doesn't have to go up, though. Bunny may just camp down there.
Looks like he peeks and realizes, okay, that's not somewhere I want to go. Back towards B.
Up in mid-mail, the push begins. Sage ready here. Wall already planted. Astro Orb comes down. And they actually do a boost over the top. Bunny stunned with the showstopper.
Yeah,
Can't
trying to
find
figure
a
out where to
target.
send it. Finally does send it off right before it expires. Does not connect.
And really, B wasn't actually covered. I think they overestimated the
Yeah.
amount of defense that was there. I think rightfully so.
Yeah.
Texture going to try to come now through the doorway here.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder ready for intro. Wouldn't be surprised if we see it used here. All right, here we go. Rolling Thunder comes out. Cosmic Divide is up as well. This is just pure chaos.
5K immediately shot in there by Eugene. Now a 3 versus 5 here. Kia could have the retake here. Goes for the defuse for a second. Streaker, nice shooting.
Fina remains.
And that's it. Eugene shot down in the last second. Another win here for F4Q. And that was a pretty important match there because even though the B site was neglected and there was a poor read there from DAMWON Kia, they didn't lose any players in the process, but they were unable to be coordinated in the retake. I think especially that Astra ulti is something players are still trying to get used to.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, not just obfuscating vision, but sound as well makes a lot of what's happening, even when teams are communicating, very confusing.
I feel like occasionally we see Cosmic Divide used really fantastically, and then sometimes we just see people jump through it and die.
Yeah. It really puts a lot of pressure on the players to communicate perfectly in those moments, and not just rely on the blips on the mini-map and certain sounds that cue them on their own. Okay, 5K. Slowly pushing through sewers. Again, there's no commitment here. They may just poke into A.
No, they've been doing it like this a lot. It's actually really interesting to watch. Like Zunba is sitting over in Ramen with the spike for the most part, while they poke and prod all over the place. It seems really hard to actually predict what F4Q is going to do. I feel like their randomization of where they're going, it's almost like they're feeling out each round. It's not necessarily like, oh, we're going B this time. Falling comes out. Nice little dodge. Texture coming around this corner.
This
has a sheriff.
Okay, they have sights up here. Afina peeks that corner.
Oh!
Nice shot. Really getting value there. This is a save round, keep in mind, for Kia. Sheriffs and Frenzies is all they've really got.
30초 남았습니다.
Okay, Bunny coming forward now with the boost.
Yeah, boost right in there. They do take down the turret.
Again, it does not seem like Kia wants to sit inside of B very often, and this is really being exploited here.
It's true. They keep hitting into B and no one's there.
Well, they're fishing into A long enough that then B just gets abandoned. It's happened more than once now.
They've been hitting that Sage wall a bit. Paint shells were just thrown above that. How many Cosmic Divides do we have? Damn. It's like every round.
Damn!
Wow.
F4Q just dumpstered Kia.
Yeah.
That was insane. Again, you know, taking to that corner of the Cosmic Divide, it's such a tight angle. First of all, you're moving out into an area where now there's all these new angles you have to check for. I mean, a lot of getting good at a Valorant map is basically knowing the order in which you have to peek certain areas and having that covered and everything. But laying that out there and then taking a tight corner just onto the right or to the left allows you to blindside an entire team.
Well, that's definitely what we just saw right there. F4Q starting to pull away a little bit. Tactical timeout coming out of DK. Their score has been doubled.
Yeah, but this is still doable.
It's doable.
For DAMWON Kia. I mean, they could pull it together.
Well, they're trying to have that little pause, that little chit-chat about it.
Well, in this game, we've seen this a couple times. A wide spread here from F4Q, and they basically see which site they can push into the most. Because you can have a forward defensive position or one that's pulled further back. And they basically made enough noise, caused enough of a ruckus over there onto the A site that the B site defenders abandoned position. And they were quietly able to come in there and then confirm B site's empty, get the plant set up, and then they're so good with their abilities, they're just not letting them in there, especially with that Astra ulti.
F4Q pushing up mid now. Everyone had their strong buys.
Now Eugene's in a forward position here as his intro, but 5K gets the pick. Coming back around, 5K takes another one, and a third!
Texture got one on his way out, but that's it. And Texture is his team's ace. So if that's the best you're going to do in this round, not looking so good for Seeker and Zhonghai.
Certainly not. And, I mean, it's an easy round from here on out. We have the two defending players from Kia now pushing out through mid-mail, back up through the vents. And again, 55 seconds on the clock. That's enough time, but they're going to go ahead and just rush in. They've got the synergy with their utility all set up here. The Killjoy will plant behind into the corner this time.
Seeker and Zhonghai trying to come down here. Seeker does get a kill there. Takes some damage, though.
Okay, now a 3v2. Zunba.
Ooh.
Nice shot. Can Zhonghai make this work?
Yeah, not quite. Athena comes around the side with that headshot.
A powerful closer there. 7-3. And honestly, this is a first half that has the potential to get catastrophic now for Kia. We're really beginning to see the disparity in the scores here, which becomes more and more punishing, as time passes, as there are rounds where they're not winning with the thrifty Sheriff rounds. They're not winning with their rifle buy rounds.
Yeah.
It was back and forth, honestly, a little bit past the pistol round, but as the game has gotten the victorious side more and more funding, F4Q is looking unstoppable.
Certainly looks that way right now. Okay, blast in here from Bunny. He's been so fantastic with those entries.
And a change of tempo here as well, to instead of being a slow, conservative push in here, this time a chaotic and quick attacking one. They come in there. 5K is picked off there. Esperanza going to rush.
Zhonghai with a solid kill, but gets taken down by Athena.
Okay, they're going to go for the plant here by Pillar.
Zunba coming around right now, getting a little bit flanked. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Eugene does get him, though.
Don't want to get yourself in a spot like that where you could be hit from two sides, and they're going to lose control of Heaven here. This is one where they could certainly pull it back together. A much-needed comeback here for DAMWON Kia if they can do it.
Oh, Eugene is just killing everybody. Eugene has 4 kills and a res. My God, what's after Ace?
All right, nice shot there. That was
Ace and a res and the defuse.
The
defuse!
Does the game say something different if you ace, res, and defuse? Because it should.
Really should. God.
Ace, how insulting. You only gave him an ace for that?
That's disgusting. We just don't have another level of reward,
That's insane. You did everything you could do in the round.
Yeah. All right, look. Eugene's going to heaven, all right?
Yes.
Totally.
Eugene's a better human than us. 7-4 now. And if Kia could pull this back, that was crazy. If Kia could pull this up, 5-7, maybe they've got a real chance here. Keep in mind, though, that there was plenty of money in the bank there for F4Q. They're going to be comfortable in this round. And they're going to do, I think, almost the same thing, but this time the Rays coming in at a different angle.
Yeah, just Bunny blast back into the area immediately. They have everything smoked up, laying down that spike. A scramble from DK as they try to come across. They do have the quality guns, but they have to enter this area.
Ice wall by screens. Lockdown now being used. Now there is a lockdown also available here for Secret. which makes me wonder, like, do you just immediately push in and then use your own lockdown? And how exactly is that handled?
Well, yeah, I think you do because, I mean, this is the last round, right? So it makes sense.
Well, or they're just going to get shot down instead. But yeah,
that works.
I think the idea was definitely there is try to use that. This is going to be
Whoa.
Shanghai.
He wants to do what his buddy Eugene did. Sorry, Shanghai.
8-4.
Okay. Well, I mean, 8-4 is so much better than 9-3.
Oh, no. This is
Every
still
point
doable.
differential is crazy because it's 2. You know?
Yeah, man.
That's the crazy thing about these shooter games.
Dude, I think Kia played pretty well, but F4Q, a very disciplined attacker side on split there from them.
Yeah, I think F4Q is playing really, really nicely. DAMWON, I mean, can they deliver the same type of domination from that attacker side?
Yeah, the problem there for DAMWON is I think they only won basically
They took a
3
pistol
rounds. Yeah,
round.
took a pistol round, and then I think they won once in a thrifty situation.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
But yeah,
I
winning
think you're
2
right
rifle
about that,
rounds. Whereas F4Q, it basically carried that whole thing with rifles the entire time. Very dominant performance.
Honestly, you were talking about how maybe they function better as a team. I feel like it's been the opposite. Like 2 of their round wins, one was completely Texture, one was literally completely Eugene.
Yeah.
So that's out of their 4 round wins. It's like, well, 2 of these were solo victories, basically. Oof.
5K. Some ghost shots fired there, retreating back up into mid-mail. Now they're primed to try to come up here into B. B is completely booby-trapped.
It looks like they're getting ready to try to break in. Turret is up on that box.
There's still enough time. If they want to turn around, they can. But they're
I
going
don't
to be
think they're
walking
going
in.
to, though. Killjoy's coming up as well.
All right, here we go. The stun comes out here. Shots fired. And Fina gets the kill there onto Texture. Spike drop. Zunba waiting around the corner here. And they, between this ice wall and this Astro Orb, they basically made a siloed situation here for Kia.
We got bullets just everywhere. Bunny takes on Shanghai, but Eugene and Secret get a couple kills here.
Just Secret remaining. Marooned in the back here behind the ice wall.
Yeah, he has the spike, but
23 seconds here. Oh, there's just no way. I like the idea of trying to pop over the box for the triple bullet shot, but it did not work. And a pretty miraculous shutdown there from F4Q. Right now, the pressure is really building up mentally here for Kia. 9-4, obviously, after you've lost the first round, and whether it's the first half or the second round is usually you have the least to work with.
Yeah. But that's a round that we actually saw F4Q come back and win.
That's
on
right.
the other side. So this is where if you're going to try to duplicate what they did to you, you must win this round.
It's an old trick to use the Sage Ice Wall over at B to basically block off Heaven and let you run through, but you can see between that and the Ice Wall, that and an Astro Orb, or it could have been an Omen Smoke, you suddenly make a siloed situation where you don't really have a lot of room to move, and they can create a lot of angles to punish you at. Now this time around, we've already had one of our F4Q players picked off. In fact, Texture is already around the corner and could pop a shot over here off on Bunny.
Oh.
Beautifully done!
Yeah, really, really nice. And with only Athena left over, I mean, Athena's going to have to get pretty darn lucky here to make this one work. But he's coming up from the right angle to have a chance.
Oh, gotta be careful with that tailwind sound. Knows where he's at right now. Okay,
Now, can he actually do it? I mean, he has the Spectre up in Heaven, so...
their angles are extremely good, though. If Enoch gets that Spectre shot off,
Yeah.
Intro hanging back here is rocked. Okay,
Nicely
beautifully done. Texture gets that kill there onto Athena, the 5th win on the board.
Yeah, nice clearing around that corner, Intro.
Not a victory in this game for Kia where they didn't have to really work for it.
Nothing comes easy.
No, nothing comes easy here. And again, F4Q is just looking extremely robust overall. It did seem like they just hemorrhaged too many of their teammates there with peaks in the second round. And so this time around, it's going to be an eco round here, a Sheriff eco round, I should say, for F4Q.
Yeah, let's see if they can make that work out for him. All right, blind goes in, Texture zooms his way over on top. That doesn't find anybody. Intro taking down 5K immediately, though. Very nice. Cloudburst as he comes around the side. Oh, going after Bunny down the hall.
Texture with the Cloudburst up there.
Fina coming down to join as well. Texture looking towards screens there. Intro guarding ramps. Maybe get Esperanza as he comes around the corner. That's a possibility.
The ice wall comes down. Looks like we're gonna have a plant on the outside of the pillar here.
Nothing worse than waiting for that smoke to go away, and then there's an ice wall there, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Already wasted so much time.
Yeah, no, but it's a smart setup, right?
Yeah.
You can basically layer the lines of defense perfectly there. Intro ready with a flash here. Flashes, comes through!
Oh, very nice. Look at that, Zhanghai racking up the kills. Only Bunny left over.
Yeah, the spike ticks away. I just don't see any way that Bunny can win this. Beautiful headshot there, though, onto Texture. But I think at this point in time, it's probably better that they just avoid any confrontation at all. Carry their rifles with them into the next round.
Yeah.
No exit frag will be available here.
All right, well, gets taken out himself. Picks up that Spectre, just drop it again. And DAMWON, all right. This is what I want to see.
It's starting to really come together for DAMWON Kia. But let's see how F4Q does. They should be able to get some more decent weaponry.
Yeah, it's going to be a much more even round in that regard. And like you mentioned before, right, as the money grew, it seemed like F4Q continued to do better and better.
Yeah, it does seem like F4Q is more at risk of having a rocky first half and an extremely strong second half. You know, 9 wins, you're not that far away from that 13.
No, certainly not.
And so this time around, we've got, you know, Judges, Phantoms, Vandals all around. Secret peeks up here into ramps, excuse me.
5K waiting around the box. Secret gunning down the turret. Fina just behind in elbow there. And, okay, they're actually going to go to B, it looks like, right? Shoot down the ice wall.
I think they want to keep their options open. Astra blinds are going to be super annoying here. So they do manage to chip away the ice block.
Yeah, Bunny's still standing on the ice. As the Judge there, ready to execute anyone who comes in.
The Judge.
Ooh.
Oh, ice wall comes down. Good escape, blocking him out. And they're going to run right through sewers. I absolutely love this. This is going to force the rest of the players to have to come the long way up there, but a preemptive lockdown. Look at this.
That is awesome, actually. That did slow them down as well.
Yeah.
Well, we do have the rotation, but it feels like the rotation's late, if that is what you were using the lockdown for. Now, 5K standing in a great position here, does get a kill. Unfortunately, gets taken down by Eugene as he enters. Then there's a lot of death, 2 versus 2.
Zunba now going to come in here through screens. Esperanza cleans it up before he can do anything. And there it is, F4Q back on track. The finish line is in sight.
Yeah, up to 10 now against that 6 from DAMWON.
There's a pair of that's Artosis' closet. Just get a shot of that right there. All your favorite purple shoes.
I have 8 of the same shoes.
Yes.
But they're like 7 of them are the right foot, and then 1 is the left foot.
You also have that chair they only make people on TV sit on. That's never comfortable and gives you back problems.
Yeah, you basically got to pull your legs up into the chair with you.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. Okay, so Jet ulti procced.
So Texture can get done for his team. Bunny sitting around the corner with that Judge.
Yeah, this could be a pretty smart punish here. It's a bit of a new angle that Bunny's taking here.
Dude, Secret just took down Athena.
Yeah.
That is a very nice start to the round. Get rid of the Killjoy, blocking off A. Maybe they should go to A.
Oh, Boombot coming through here, and he won't be able to see it until the last second. It's going to ping-pong, I think, just away. Yeah, this actually turned out to be a very ideal corner here for Eugene to try to hug. Boombot almost giving misinformation there about who is or is not there.
Yeah, F4Q really with their backs up against the wall this time, but it looks like they're going to walk into them, so maybe that's the best chance for F4Q here. They are mostly centered over in B. Look at where Zunba's standing. Oh, man.
I don't know. Zuma's going to have to back up, though. This is not going to work.
That was pretty far forward.
Oh, my God. It's like a jump scare. Immediately, Texture getting the kill there before Esperanza takes him out with a headshot.
Yeah, misses there quite a bit, but Zhonghai and Eugene will clean it up.
A plant after the kill. And even though F4Q is still far in the lead, you've got Kia here nipping at their heels. If they can keep this momentum going, who's to stop them?
Yeah.
Let's see, watch this. You'd think because of where the boombot went, there was nobody there, which is why that angle wasn't checked here.
Yeah, maybe just slightly off, right?
Yeah, this was really taking advantage of the ending of that flash there to clean out that side.
Slower just thrown right down there. Oh, Secret comes around, gets Athena again. That's twice in a row that Athena overextends near ramps.
Yeah, and I mean, Athena has got to not be the weak end here of the defensive line.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, you don't have to peek. And
But how do you know if they're there?
Well, I mean, this is the great question of Valorant, my friend. But you know, you lose somebody, especially that early on. They have not just less players to work with, but more time on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately they spill now into the A site.
Yeah, this is really looking quite good for them. 5 against 3 at the moment. Everyone's coming back through the ropes.
Texture sits and waits. Headache of a situation right now for F4Q. Coming through here. The angles are very good. Texture waiting just at the bottom. Oh, and Texture, we know from the ticker that was the kill there.
Yep. Goes down, and yeah, just Bunny was left over. Texture will clean him up, and another very clean victory here for DAMWON.
Tension builds now.
Dude, this is becoming really close.
It's getting really, really close. And F4Q is starting to feel the control now of this second half slip between their fingertips. They're now the ones that are going to be hurting economically. They're going to be, if this continues on, pressed with more rounds that are just going to be more dire as they have to rely on sheriffs and half buys of armor.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see how they're going to go about this. Oh, Zumba with an Odin, okay. Cool.
Whoa, whipping that showstopper.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe I should say it was dodged instead.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
I think it was a pretty good idea to try that, especially after how many times there's been pushes, I should say, up through A main.
Well, if you do connect with that, then suddenly you're going to be way ahead for that round. Oh, Breach running forward with just his fists out. That's right, why does he need a knife? He's got metal arms. Kidding me? I'd rather be stabbed than punched with one of those.
Okay, well, they've triggered...
Says the man that's never been stabbed or punched.
Yeah. Alarm bot goes down here to try to cover that area. Are they going to actually try to push in here? I think they're waiting to see if there's going to be a peek, because this has happened a couple times already in ramps where it has backfired.
Yeah, people have been a little bit too peeky around ramps, that's for sure. You need one of those little mirrors that cars have around the like sharp turns.
That's right.
You need one of those
when you're driving out of a basement parking lot.
That'd be a cool thing to add into Valorant.
Dude, these shots are
Damn, Zumba! He's hurting everybody.
Look at this! And then it's just Bunny's shots that just mow them down. God, beautifully done.
Farming assists with that Odin.
Esperanza pops over the box and wallbangs Secret.
Look at that.
F4Q looking pretty fierce. This is going to be a loss here.
Yeah, Zhonghai's the only one left.
Yeah, just hoping to carry this Phantom with him into the next round. 5 more seconds and he will. Shots fired in the air. He's got to use up those extra 100 bullets that come in with the Odin.
Get your real value out of
it. That's why he picked it. He said, wait a minute, have you seen how many bullets the Odin carries?
It's crazy.
This is...
If you could just sell what you don't use at the end of each round, oh man, I'd be so rich.
So watch this. They get an Astro Orb set up over here, and they just start to fire shots, and it's connecting mostly.
Yeah.
But then it's actually Bunny, and it's the pellets from the judge, that make it such an easy closing kill. I mean, you got to be
love
pretty
the
accurate
combo.
if it's a judge shot with full HP, but when they're all low like that, it's much easier.
No, I love it, definitely. I love that you point that out. It's like if you have no aim, this still works.
Yeah. Okay, pretty action-packed start here. Got Secret right over here inside of the sewers. They basically caused the team to split up here. Getting that first pick, taking out Eugene, has now cut the team in half. They did have control of mid. They're going to pull back around here. It seems like they were confident for a second it was going to be a push into B, and it could have been with the spike over there, but the spike's going to be couriered now past attacker spawn up here towards the A lobby area. Let's see if they commit, though. We've got plenty more round left.
Yeah, that is true, but it definitely looks like they're going to commit. We haven't seen them going back and forth quite as much.
Ooh! Athena with clutch. With a clutch moment back there. Texture coming forward.
They do have that cosmic divide
Athena
up.
is just so good on this site. It's insane. Now the spike is here at A. I don't know if the plant's going to happen though. Athena just keeps killing him off. And a fake plant.
Yeah, Athena has repositioned here as well.
Athena.
4 kills on
kills.
Athena. Wow.
It's not an ace. It's the king card, Artosis.
You're right. The
So
king is
dumb.
worth just right after ace.
Does that ramen make you hungry, Artosis?
Yeah, it looks delicious, doesn't it?
It does.
That's not
The
what
broth
ramens look
looks
like here, though.
look thick. So really, I mean, let's take a look at what Athena did back here. This was
Athena
insane.
dominates this area.
So now it's 12-8. Kia is playing for the overtime here. But I think F4Q is also aware that this team is a very worthy opponent, and they do not have a round to screw around in. They need to end this as quickly as possible.
For sure.
Oh, Speranza with a headshot on Eugene.
So well done.
Yeah, good reactions.
Yep.
Slow orb shot out here on top of the Astra Cloud. I like the combination of these agent abilities here being used together like that.
Oh, Esperanza with another kill onto Secret. Not much left here for DAMWON.
Athena waits around this corner, and this time is shot down by Texture. This is a doable round here. 40 seconds remain on the clock. The spike, though, marooned in mid. Okay, intro creeps up through vents.
All right, 2 versus 2. I mean, it's getting a little bit better for him right now. He's taking a bit of damage.
It has too many bullets.
How is that fair?
It's not fair.
How many in the clip?
And a mad race over here to A. They're coming up through A heaven. Diving forward, Bunny with the boost up to the front. Could catch intro on the way down and does.
Oh, and I think that's going to be just about that. Zhonghai has to make the hero play. Can't do it. And map number 1 going to go to F4Q.
Ooh. What a great